what is that storm that Ultima created? And what the fuck is with the whole situation with Ultima and, like,
Did you see the pair that got hauled into ties?
causing people to have hallucinations and shit? And plus, apparently Ultima was trying to possess Clive's stepbrother? Or, yeah, I guess that would be his stepbrother. Seriously, what the hell?
Trouble with your gear, or fretting
not
about us
discussed.
guys?
Will help me get my work done. So I'm going to keep my forge and leave saving the world to those better suited.
Unless that is.
They fancy giving me a hand showing the birds.
So, what'd it be?
Ooh, bright burn. Fuck it, I want it.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it?
You can never up those purple ones. Look at this bad boy! It's beautiful! Can I go in here yet? Oh, Fluminense, that means you. Shit. Alright. Damn, man.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up one.
I hope you're not expecting me to explain these guys. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it were the end of the
whole
world.
realm's in chaos.
Oh, shit. I've had orders canceled on me left and right, and that's from a few associates I haven't lost contact with.
As the old saying goes.
There's opportunity in adversity, and the market for sharp steel more bullshit than ever. I'll find a way to keep this place fed and watered, don't you worry. I won't let our little family go hungry, whatever this weather.
Go on then. And how were you gonna carry all that? You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel.
Wait.
And how were you gonna carry all that?
What do you mean? What? I can't.
You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel.
It seems the hideaway is lost.
Oh. Why can't I buy the song?
Still alive, are you? Coin purse weighing you down? And how were you gonna carry all that?
Oh, I already have it.
Is that all?
Oh. I was wondering, like, wait a minute, why can't I get it? And it turns out I already have it. That explains a lot. What are you gonna sing this time?
The battle cries of dread one die, in ruin lies less. As shrinks the glim, so spirit still, unanswered call oppress.
Not bad, not bad. Wait. Well, there's new monsters to hunt out in the world, apparently.
Is a storm coming soon?
I was wondering when next you'd visit. With the darkening skies,
Fear has once again taken hold of our hearts, and though I have not the power to dispel the gloom above, I should like to believe my tales help lighten
but
it
be that
well.
as it may,
Turning our eyes from the problems which face us will not help to solve them. A mere tale cannot lighten the burden of those who must bear the weight of the world.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Really?
wish
It
to
only went
study
up
the
like that
times?
much? Yeah, if we're risen, man, that damn. Hmm.
Did you learn everything you needed?
I just thought you would have that thing go a little higher because we just went through all that shit. Fuck. Still, that does leave a lot to question. So Ultima cursed Joshua with some mark on his chest. There's these endless storms, cloudy skies now because of Ultima. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but it's apparently filling everyone with gloom and doom. And honestly, it's kind of beautiful. I don't see why everybody's so upset. But there's also the question of
Did you see that? Tell me just.
Clive's stepbrother, I would say. How the like I thought the Phoenix sealed Ultima within him. That's why there was that curse mark on him. But it seems like Ultima is not even affected by this. So what the hell did he do? He just like Joshua accepted a curse from him or something?
Back again? Allow me to educate you. One must understand one's place in the world.
There's still all this light right now. It's pretty much a straight shot to reload.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Alright, what's the new monsters to hunt, bud? There's gotta be something up there. Did I ever tell you about the time I took a trip to the islands west of the storm?
You mean the Iron Kingdom?
Is that what you call them, Goopo? The Muggle tongue. I was venturing down the Dalmatian coast when I saw a bright light. Imagine the disappointment when I learned those lights or shadows weren't busy. Still, from what I've learned of how the locals treat strangers... Okay, I didn't get to read all that, but whatever. Huh. Okay, big axe dude and... the Megath brothers? Oh, hell. And then what is this? Another unknown. Tales of a Dread Dragon? Oh, hell. Before being sealed away behind a magical mist. Alright, so this guy's in Sambriac, this guy's in Rosaria, I don't know why. And this one, so we got one in like in all three different kingdoms. Well, the funny thing is, still no word about Leviathan. I would have figured we'd get some kind of like lore or something about Leviathan, especially after dealing with Bahamut. Everything's locked until I talk to Otto. Alright, well, let's see what he wants to say.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts. Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Still, I mean, what would they even want with this? I mean, obviously he has his other motives with Ultima. I mean, there's obvious shit going on with Odin and him, but yeah, with all the mother crystals gone, everybody's starting to lose their water and their conveniences of magic.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the other... Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Clive. I don't mean to be gloomy.
The Curse Bearers and all of their allies are doing what they can to keep their heads above
They need all the
water,
help
but
they can get.
they're counting on you, Clive. We all are.
Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
It's just main quests and hunts, from what it seems like.
I'm ready when you are, Clive.
Fucking love Jill. Still worry about Bahamut and Joshua. Dion and Joshua, like, I know he fought Dion, but I feel like that's mostly his, like, what he went through. He was just in a rage and allowed Bahamut to go wild, and it wasn't really his fault for him to, you know, fight us the way he did. As for what happened, yeah, I'd be pissed too if I had that happen. Fuck.
Clive.
Once again, all because of Ultima.
I cannot claim.
Indeed, I am long known that such a fate was all but guaranteed. Those who signed the treaty were only going to abide by.
Such are the wages.
Breeding distrust.
Ironic, then.
Boldest, most trustworthy player in this ignoble game, who should deal the finishing blow.
How may I help you today? One must understand one's place in the world.
I kind of want to go and save Martha's Rest first.
Thus ends today's lesson.